It's the recognized symbol of excellence in snacking entertainment. It's the SAS, the Snack Food Appreciation Society. And I am Brandon, here with a special Saturday night edition of Pizza Night. That's right, last night I couldn't get Pizza Night done for various reasons. A little too much day, I guess is what I'll say about that one. I was also originally going to do a Newman's Own pizza last night because I finally found one that was not thin and crispy. They actually had an uncured pepperoni pizza with what they called their medium crust. I'm probably going to get that one next week, provided I can still find it at that point. But tonight I decided to go fresh. I didn't order. I didn't go carry out from a restaurant. I carried out from the grocery store. The grocery store in this area, known as Harris Teeter, actually has a fresh foods market, deli and bakery, and that should say pizzeria as well, because they do make fresh, made-to-order pizzas. Either you can buy them by the slice. They have them laid out like your Italian pizza restaurants might have them, and you can buy them by the slice, or you can order an entire pie. They're about $11.99 for most of the pizzas, and then I think it's like $1 or $1.99 for each additional. I actually got two toppings, or each additional topping, that is. I actually got two toppings, and they didn't charge me for the second topping, so I'm a little bit psyched about that. So anyway, let me open this up. Look at this big, bad, beautiful-looking pizza. Wow. Look at those colorful pepperonis. Very bright red. They might be uncured as well. They're looking, kind of like the uncured version, in my opinion. Not as much curlage and brownage around the edges like you get from the cured-style pepperoni. In case you're wondering what the other topping is on there, that is steak, minced steak, kind of like what you get on a cheesesteak. And I think there's a couple of onions in there that might have been mixed in the steak. That's okay. They make a Philly cheesesteak pizza. That's why they have the steak. And I decided to get my favorite, which is pepperoni, and then I decided to put some steak on there to make it really nice and meaty. Now, taking a look at this, I like the way the crust looks. It's a nice soft crust, but it has a somewhat crispy exterior. Lots of toppings on here, except for maybe over here a little bit of vacant land. And I like the way the cheese looks. It's a nice melty, pulley-looking piece of cheese on there, a little brownage, like that as well. All right, so let me grab the 420 slice, show it to you in proper perspective, like that. Nice and floppy the way I like it. I love floppy pizza. Nice floppy looking hand there too. How about that? Very floppy, nice soft crust. Cheese is looking real good. All right, let me put that down. Put this down. And you guys take a look at the box. I'm taking a bite on Saturday night. Dusty's having a little freak-out section here. I can see. Wow. Almost dropped the camera there. All right, so call me astonished. Okay. Full disclosure, I've had their pizza by the slice a couple times before, and it's really good while you're walking around the store. This Harris Teeter grocery store is in a shopping center called Fox Chase in Alexandria. And in this shopping center, they have two pizza restaurants. They have La Casa Pizza, and they have Papa John's. Everybody knows about Papa John's. La Casa's been around for a long time. I'm going to eventually get around to reviewing them, although I've had them before, of course. And I think that's one of the favorite places of SAS member Anthony Clark. So anyway, that being said, Harris Teeter's pizza is better than both Papa John's and La Casa. The crust is perfect, nice and yeasty tasting. Has a nice overall kind of bend to it with just a little bit of crispiness. I love it like that. The cheese is nice and stretchy, kind of smoky tasting. You get a little extra mozzarella on their pepperoni classic, which is what I ordered along with the steak. The steak is a little tiny bit on the salty side, but not so much so that it detracts from the pizza. It actually adds to it. The pepperoni, I'd like it if it was a little bit more done, but I'm not going to take away anything for that, really, guys. Excellent job all over. The sauce was not that noticeable, so I'm not going to say, you know, it's the best sauce in the world or the worst sauce, but that's actually how I kind of like my sauce, not to be that noticeable and just to kind of lubricate the piece of pizza as it slides down my throat. All right, so adding all of those factors together, calculating it up in the noggin right here, I'm going to go ahead and have to give this a 7/8 of a thumbs up, if that exists. 7/8 of a thumbs up. Not quite thumbs up. Just about there. You know, I think maybe just a little sweeter bit of sauce and a little less salt in the steak, and we'd have a 100% perfect pizza. That's right, Dusty, a 100% perfect pizza, but not quite there. Very damn close, and that's amazing for a grocery store. I got to give them their props. If you guys have a Harris Teeter in your area that happens to have the pizza kiosk in the fresh food section, take advantage of it. Get their pizza. It's amazing. I love it. All right, so everybody, join the SAS on Facebook down in the link below. Also, subscribe, like, favorite, do all those things to make me rich and famous, because I'm not rich and famous, guys. You got to help me out with that. Okay, so we'll see you on Tuesday with another edition of On the Road, but in the meantime, in between time, I'm going to eat some pizza, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.